deep within the dense, evergreen forests of the Pacific Northwest. A malevolent presence lurked. Locals whispered in hushed tones about the creature that haunted the land, a towering menace known as Bigfoot. But there was one aspect of this creature that struck fear into the hearts of all who encountered it: the pungent stench that accompanied its every step. The small town of Ravenwood lay nestled among the towering trees, its inhabitants unaware of the horrors that awaited them as the sun began to set, casting long shadows over the town. A group of friends set out on a camping trip into the heart of the wilderness. Ignoring the warnings of the locals, they ventured into the forbidden territory, their laughter echoing through the trees. Night fell swiftly, and an eerie silence descended upon the forest. The friends gathered round their flickering campfire, sharing ghost stories to stave off the encroaching darkness. Suddenly, a gust of wind swept through the trees, rustling leaves and extinguishing the flames. The forest fell into total darkness. Then, a vile odor permeated the air, assaulting their senses with a putrid stench. The friends gagged, clutching their noses. As the scent grew stronger, suffocating them, panic set in as they realized they were not alone. From the shadows emerged Bigfoot, a monstrous figure standing over 8 feet tall. Its massive frame was covered in matted fur, its eyes glinting with a feral hunger. Thick, clawed hands reached out, its elongated fingers ready to snatch its prey. As the creature drew closer, the friends scattered in terror, their screams piercing the night. But Bigfoot was relentless, its immense speed and strength closing the gap between them, one by one. The friends succumbed to the creature's wrath, their bodies torn apart in a frenzy of blood and bone. A sole survivor, Corey, stumbled through the underbrush, his heart pounding in his chest. The stench of death clung to his clothes, a constant reminder of the horrors he had witnessed. He knew he couldn't outrun Bigfoot, but he couldn't bring himself to accept his inevitable fate. Desperation consumed him as he stumbled upon an abandoned cabin. Hidden deep within the forest, Corey barged through the creaking door, seeking refuge within its decaying walls. The cabin reeked of decay and despair, a fitting reflection of his own shattered sanity. As Corey huddled in a corner, his breath coming in ragged gasps, he heard the ominous sound of heavy footfalls approaching. The pungent stench grew stronger, seeping through the cracks in the cabin's walls. Bigfoot had found him. A primal fury burned in Corey's eyes as he confronted the creature that had taken everything from him in a last-ditch effort to survive. He grabbed a rusted shovel lying nearby, his knuckles turning white with determination. With a roar of defiance, he lunged at Bigfoot, swinging the shovel with all his might. The battle unfolded in a frenzy of violence. The cabin shaking with each blow, Corey fought with the strength of a man possessed, his survival instincts taking over. In a moment of pure desperation, he managed to strike the creature, sending it crashing to the ground. As the dust settled, Corey staggered back, his vision blurred from exhaustion. Bigfoot lay motionless, defeated. The stench of its foul essence hung heavy in the air, a reminder of the horrors they had both endured. Corey, forever changed by his encounter with the beast, limped out of the cabin, the forest's haunting silence echoing in his ears, though he had survived. He knew he would never truly escape the reek of the beast.